it's Kim here from Memories in Time. Today I am back to share with you my very first soap Bible study in this beautiful new Faith Happy Notes from Happy Planner. When I first saw this, one of the planner babes that's here in the state of Kentucky actually had posted this in her Instagram feed or in the planner group that we have here in Kentucky, Marianne with a Plan, and I absolutely fell in love with the watercolor florals. I fell in love with these deep purple, these are almost like I would consider these like a wine purple rings. It's absolutely stunning. And this was available at Hobby Lobby as part of the new spring release. I did do a flip through of this, and I will link the video in the description down below. This is a beautiful, just a watercolor, and I'm sorry about my light ring there, guys. And the Be Still divider is just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is very, excuse me, very much, this reminds me of the new Homestead cover. And I think, by the way, that's one I'm going to have. You guys know I'm more of the floral kind of girl, so. And then the back side is just that beautiful rosy pink watercolor flowers that continue. And so the way that I did this in my very first journaling today is there was a lot of writing, which did not leave a lot of space for decorating, which I will say, if you want to strictly use this as a journal, if you don't want to worry about putting stickers in it, if you don't want to worry about making it pretty, it's pretty just as it is. There is this beautiful little, like pixie dust. It's not stars, it's just like a little sprinkle, almost like of just little dots that falls off the page and down in here. So quite literally, you could just use this as a journal. It's beautiful, the colors are beautiful, and you would not have to worry about decorating. I did decorate a little because I used a lot of space today, and so what I did do to decorate, I used Fun Florals, and I used the Faith Warrior accessory pack, and I have the Faith sticker roll, and these rose gold open book like the Bible, I actually put on the side here so I could notate. The scripture was Isaiah 51:6. So I did put that in. I didn't feel like I needed to write it in here. I didn't have room over here. So I just, and then I kind of just looked around and I was like, well, I'll just put it on the side there. So, and because there was that beautiful violet, magenta color, I wanted to pull upon this yellow that's in the Grace Upon Grace sticker here, and then this Remember This sticky note, and that came from, it was this little Remember This sticky note, which I think there's a couple of those stickers over in here somewhere. There's some stickers that say Remember This. Yes, I just pulled the sticky note, and then this little heart hexagon came from the Faith Warrior pack. The Grace Upon Grace came from the Faith Warrior. And this beautiful He Is My Strength, and that's where the rose gold came from. I did just decide to write the date in myself instead of trying to date it. And I think what I'll do is every day that I write in my soap journal, I will just handwrite the date in like that, or I may put it down here. It'll probably just fluctuate, you know, from day to day depending on what the scripture is, what my thoughts are on the scripture. But I did want to pull in this yellow and this yellow, and so in the Fun Florals pack back here in the back, it was all the way in the back, I pulled those two flowers, this one. And then this one was just like this, and I just cut it in half just to add some yellow. And so I really enjoyed my first writing in my faith journal. I wrote my scripture. and I wrote the observation, and then my application, and then my prayer. And the only thing that I'll say about this is I am a mother that never got to be, so I have this huge maternal instinct, and there's only so far that your maternal instinct can go with your fur babies. I love my fur babies, you know, but there's only so much maternal instinct. And so I feel like because I am the mother that never got to be, I carry such a burden of worry about things, and worry about my job, worry about my friends, you know, and I forget that everything is temporary. And in this scripture today, Isaiah 51:6, lift up your eyes to the heavens, look at the earth beneath. The heavens will vanish like smoke. The earth will wear but like a garment, and its inhabitants die like flies. But my salvation will last forever. My righteousness will last forever and never fail. And in my observation, I wrote that God reminds us that this earth is only temporary, and we are even more temporary. Just like flies, we are all here for a short while, but not gone. As Christians, God's salvation will last forever and never fail nor end. My salvation in God will last forever. And so my application is, I need to remember that nothing lasts forever. Whatever I'm worried about today, it's just temporary. I need to give it to God, who will help me carry it. For we will only be a short while, or our worries will only be a short while. Just like us, just like this earth, just like everything. It's all temporary. And so I feel like that verse actually spoke to me today to remind me that everything is only temporary, except my salvation. So my prayer for today is, God, as you prepare me for this day, remind me, oh Lord, that this day is only temporary. Remind me that my relationship with you is righteous and never failing. And just remind me to walk in your light, and my salvation will remain. So I really enjoyed this quiet of the morning, the dog's not barking, having time to just journal and reflect and think about ways I can apply. I love this journal. This is perfect. I don't know. I'm finding peace in it. I'm just finding peace today in this. So if you want to do, and you do not have to go purchase a Happy Planner soap journal. You do not. You can pick up any kind of journal. If you did not want to be limited to the space, you could pick up a bullet journal or a dot grid journal. There are tons of journals. This is another Happy Planner journal, and I'm not going to, it does have some guide in it for you, but it's full of just dot grid paper. You could create your own soap journal. You could create this out of a journal that you pick up at Sam's Club, at Costco, at Walmart, at Hallmark. You could create this out of any type of journal. I do encourage you to just sit and reflect. You get lost in the words, and it just makes you feel so much better. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you would consider doing so, I would love to have you join me as I go along my fabulous planning journeys. And if you do hit the subscribe button, please be sure to hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload new content. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy planning.